Hello all, this is Linda from WasaSpace and I'm going to film you some chair exercises, Pilates chair exercises. The idea came from that many of you came for the classes and really love the chair, and I thought of that we can modify it and make it for a normal chair that you can find it always at home. So you can do these exercises at home, the beginning as well in the office whenever you feel like you need some break. And as well now in the summer times you can always just play it anywhere, take a chair and then have a few minute exercises. So a few words about the chairs. As you might know it, you can find few of them in our studio. They are in different sizes actually. There are like high chairs, low chairs, and all of them has the pedals with the springs. So these are a bit modified exercises now for the normal chairs. So again, instead of working against the pedal and the springs, now you're working against your own weight. So be careful. As you know, when you are sitting on a chair, your spine is actually having a compression, so you might gonna feel like this. If you feel any pain, anything in your spine, or then skip the exercise, go to the next one, or actually skip completely. You can always send me some messages, ask about how to modify or what to do with them. So the higher we get from the mat, the more difficult the exercises are get. So be aware of that one. But okay, let's start it. And sit on your chair in a way that you are sitting with your sitting bone like a bit in the edge. So your sitting bone's just behind your edge, and then you scoop in, lift yourself out from the chair. Let's do a bit of warm-up exercise. The first one is the chest expansion. So push your palms against the chair and then have them one side, turn your head, the other side, back to the middle, and then a bit exhale and feel a bit released. So inhale, push the palms against the chair, scroll yourself out, one side, other side, back to the middle. Now let's do two of them to the other side because I forgot to change. So inhale, push, other side, the first side, back to the middle, still feel opening more, your shoulder blades push together and then back. And again, push, the other side, back to the middle, and then going back. Let's do one normal one. So inhale, push yourself out of the chair, palms there, one side, other side, back to the middle, and exhale and feel, still lift yourself up, push to the chair, other side, back to the middle, here still, having the collarbones wider, and back. Okay, let's do a bit of warm-up for the legs as well. Still, you are having basically the same feeling when you are pushing the palms against it. You can modify, not have them, the palms to the sideways, pushing the opposite leg down and knee forward, lift the other knee up. And then grow taller. And then the other side. And down. So we're working on our hip flexor now. Lift, push the opposite there, down, and back. Don't forget to scoop and rib cage in, and down. Let's do one more times. And down. And then we add lift, straighten the leg, bending, grow taller, and down. Other one, straighten, lift, and down. One more pair, and down, the other one. You grow taller, And now we are adding some modifications. So have the Pilates V on the lifted leg. Sitting bones, push them together. So it's like a prep. And then lift, up, 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 up. A few more. Lift, up. And then we go over and bend. And the other one, the same things. Lift, up, up, up. The sitting bones like kissing each other. Grow taller. One more and down. And now we are adding. So lift, straightening, bend and down. Lift. Don't remember to push the opposite legs as well down. Lift, straight, bend and down. Lift, grow taller. Every time you lower the legs. One more pair. And the other one. Okay, hopefully you are a bit more warm. And then I'm just gonna turn the chair that you see it better. Let's go to the other exercise. So now you're sitting still in the edge, but when you inhale, pull the lower tummy or the whole tummy basically in and round your back. Check that your shoulders is still above your hip and coming back straight. So pull the tummy in, like napping them towards the spine, looking at your tummy. Beautiful C-curve here. And then back. If you want, you can push a bit with your palms towards the chair. You can deepen it. And remember to push the heels down. And then back just one more time. More feeling the scoop and the lift. Relax your shoulders and neck. Oh, this is something for me as well. I often tense them up and back. Okay, let's go for the 100 in a way that we are having the C-curves there. And then you can just straighten the palms and then do the same pumping. Inhale, pump, pump, pump. Exhale, pump, pump, pump. Inhale, pump, pump, pump. Exhale, pump, pump, pump. 3 more times, shoulders down, shoulder blades together. And then looking at your tummy, that you are scooping more in. And exhale. And one more time, pushing the heels as well there, down together. And exhale. Okay. Let's do 5 more, but you can do it in the same way, or you can actually lift the legs up if you feel okay with it. So you round your back, a bit sittings, now behind your sitting bones as well. Till this one you were sitting there, and then find your balance and start pumping. Inhale, pump, pump, pump. Exhale, pump. Pump, pump, pushing now the heels together, and exhale, pump, pump, pump. If this is still not feel good, you can actually just straighten the leg, or almost straighten, bend your knee a bit, and then continue from there. And then 2 more, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, this is not an easy position to talk. And then 1 more. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Deepen your scoop and exhale. Okay, let's come back to the middle and then start the footwork. Okay, have your legs in a Pilates V position, how we just had it. You are still sitting with your sitting bones just on your edge, but now lift all your heels up, pushing the toes there. So coming up, you can have the arms sideways, that you feel that the chair is there. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, go down. Oh, I'm almost going out from the filmings. Up and down. If you feel comfortable, you can have your legs already, arms already crossed. Up. And then the slowing down is the most important. Up and slow yourself down. So up, and then let's challenge more your legs. Up, and then the thighs. Good. 2 more. And then 1 more. Good. Now we are going for the arch. So have them together, and then having the toes as well there. So lift yourself up and going down. Remember, the slowing down is the most important. Up and scoop deeper. Up. So still, if you don't feel that the chair is not going to be there, and then you're a bit scared, you can always have your palms there. And then as well, if your chair feels like moving, you put a mat under it. So try to fix it or put it against the wall. One more time. And now we stop. Curves all your toes under. So remember, you push down, like prep, sitting bones together, and then from there lift up and slow down. Lift up and rib cage in, and up and slow down. Yeah, the pinky toes is up as well. You can check sometimes with your gaze. And one more time. Oh, and then we're gonna stay here. Good, let's go for the tendon stretch as well. For there, I'm gonna stand up and move my chair around. So have Pilates V position is staying. Now you're checking that your shoulders is above your wrist. So again, C curves, pull the ribs deeply up, shoulders relaxed, gaze on your belly button, and then from there you lift yourself up, and then you stay in the same position, only your lower body is going lower down. So up, up, down, down, up, up, and pulling the tailbones more towards your heels. And then up, up, and gaze towards your belly. Up, up, and pull deeper your belly up, up, up. Check that your shoulders stay above your wrist. And down, down. One more time. Oh, that's nice. Let's do a bit of running. That is actually more a reformer exercise, but in a chair, it's nice. Let's modify it a bit. So you grow taller. Yeah, you feel that you are in one line with your head towards your heels, and then you just push them down, down, down. Yep. Go as deep as it feels good. Check that your hips is staying. Grow taller with the head. And then just 2 more per palm. Palm. Yeah, let's do them a bit more intensive. And then back to the middle. Whew. I hope all of you are warm. So let's continue with our stomach abs exercises. Okay, the first one is gonna be the one leg stretch. So we're going again to the same position. Let me just show you a bit from the side. So you go behind your sitting bones. The arms can be here. You lift one leg, gaze there on the tummy, and then the legs trying to get to the forehead, and then lower it down. And the other side, and lower it down. You can do this variation, or actually straightening the other leg, and then down, and down, and deepen, and try to reach with the knee to the forehead, and gaze more towards your belly. Hip is staying in the same line. A few more. Reach with the opposite leg. Reach. You can always just, touch your leg there on the floor. Yeah, relax your neck, relax your shoulders, gaze towards the belly. One more time. Good, and then let's just have a few breaths. Stretch yourself. Whew, I'm getting really warm. I hope you too as well. Let's continue with the double leg one, okay? You can continue in this variation. I'm gonna do that as well. But if you feel this is too much for your back, you can always go down to the mat or on the floor, or you can actually turn yourself here, having like your lower back, something on it, and then have them from here. So I'm just gonna show you. This is how it looks. Okay, you can have your arms on the chair, but you can do it from here. So the choice is yours. Let's go, get your variation, pose, the beginning there, and then reach out with the leg for inhale, and exhale slowly back, deepen the muscles. Inhale, reach, and exhale slowly back, forehead towards your knee. Inhale out. This is not easy on the chair, so really just find your variation. Out and back. And 2 more times. And back. Oh, and don't lose your abs. Oh, you can always lift your leg a bit higher. And then I forget to count, so hopefully 1 more time. And let's get down. Okay, again, stretch yourself a bit. Have a few breaths. We're gonna continue all in this variation for the scissors. So now sit somewhere in the edge of your chair, that the bigger basically place from your back can be on the chair. Hopefully you have something soft on it. And then you can have them a nicer form for your lower back. Okay, but let's talk more work. So lift the legs up, pull your lower back against the chair, and then have them palm opening, and the other one. Palm, and scissor the legs. And then as well, reach for the ceiling, reach in all directions. Gaze towards your belly, deepening, and palm, and then try to fix your hips. It's not moving. 1 more pair. Good, and back. Oh, let's have a few breaths. Continue with double leg lowering. Same position, or actually you can even change to have a bit of difference. Arm grabs, lift them up. You can have one arm behind your neck, or both of them here. Pull the lower tummy more against the chair, and lower, and lift. And lower, and tummy more in, and lift. And lower, reach with the leg. And then 2 more times, and lift. You can challenge yourself, lowering a bit deeper, lower, and then 1 more, and lift up. Whew. And that's enough. We can skip the crisscross today, and let's focusing on our next exercise, the frog. So the same position where we were doing the footwork in the beginning, having the arms on the chair. You can decide if you want to have the fingers facing towards me, to the camera, or to a bit outside, okay? It's have a different effect on your shoulders, so listen to that one. So slide yourself away from the chair, and then let them a bit dropping, so the tailbone is going towards your heels. Draw yourself out, and lower, and lift. Basically my sacrum is touching the chair, so lower, lift, and I'm trying to grow tall, and lift. I'm showing this is what you should not do. Yeah, okay, so you just have them deepening, falling them down. And lift up, stay there. One leg, other leg, and again. Down, down, down. Up, up, up. And one, other leg, one leg, and then lower. Down, down, down. Up, up, up. One more time. One leg, other leg, and then down, down, down. Up, up, up. And then lift yourself up. And then slide yourself back. Whew, that's a nice exercise. Let's move towards the mountain climbing. This is one of my favorite exercises. It's quite difficult on the chair. So if you feel that you want to skip it, it's okay. It's really challenging exercise. So lift the legs up on the chair. The best is when you have your heels basically in the same line with your hips. It's almost impossible on these chairs, so be aware of that. Have the arms on the back of the chair. So pull yourself up, fix your hips, and then from there you lift up and then slow it down. And up, there is in your back your seekers again. Up, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's have one more breath, and then continue with another 8. 8, 7, 6. Fix your hips. Try to get them straight. Gaze on your belly, and then one more time. And then go to the other side. We're gonna have here the same, 2 times 8. My leg is burning as well, so I know the feeling. Lift yourself up, fix the hip a bit more towards the chair here, and then let's start. So 8, slow down, and 6, and 5, and 4, deep and massage. And then one more time, good. Let's have one more breath here. And prepare for the last 8. So 8, 7, 6. Fix your hip. Oh, this is my weaker side. Oh, you might notice this yourself. You have a different. And then the last one. And then help yourself down. Oh, have a few breaths. And then I promise the next exercise are going to focusing more on the chair, not the stretches. So these are gonna be really nice. And then the first one is gonna be the twist. So we're gonna have, well, I normally have my hip somewhere in the middle. Have this, this princess pose who is sitting. Imagine the princess is sitting on the horse and lifting everything up. I'm talking so much because I'm trying to find my breath, so you might notice that one as well. So lower the arms on the floor. Check that your shoulders above your wrist. Squeeze the leg together. The other arms is here for fixing the pose, stabilizing. And then you first leave the legs and then bend the arms. Leave the legs and arms. And think that you are one line and then the arms. One more time. So the ears, the shoulders, and the hip, and then as well the heels are in the same line. And now, if you are able, reach with the arms and then do the same. Lift. You can reach yourself, lift yourself up on the fingers, and going down and have the arms with you. So lift, reach towards your toes, and down. 2 more times, lift, belly in, still you are in the same line, not going out of it, and down, and one more time, lift, and down, and turn around for the other twist, and lower yourself down, and lift yourself up, lower yourself down, and lift yourself up, pull these ribs really out of the chair, almost not touching, and one more. Shoulders away from the ears, and let's come back. Have the seated mermaid. If you are able, you have the legs around the chairs from inner or outside, whichever it feels good. And then reach up to the ceiling. The other one is sliding down on the chairs for inhale, and then back for exhale. Change. Other side. Pulling the opposite sitting bones down on the chairs and back. And then lower down. Oh, this feels so yummy. And now this is the pose when you actually can reach with your shoulders towards your ears. It's also a bit of bigger stretch on your shoulder blades. And one more pair. And then fix the shoulders towards your ears. It's going with you. And back to the middle. Now we go to the other side. Again, our sissy pose, lowering yourself down, checking your wrist, your shoulders. Have the stabilizing arms here, and then lifting the legs, and lowering the arms. And lifting the legs and lowering your arms. You can sometimes check, am I really in the same line? Are my ribs are in? And lowering it down. And one more time. And then have the addition for the arms. So lift everything, squeezing your inner thighs together and lower them down. And this, remember to pull off from the chair and lift and lowering it down. Yes, you can come out of your balance in this pose. It happened to me as well. And lift. Oh, this is as well a balancing pose on the chair. Lift. And then we're gonna go for the other twist. Deepen yourself down and lower, lower. Lower, lift, 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 reach with the head, lower, 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 lift, 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 tummy in. Shoulder blades away from the ears. And one more. Come back. Really nice movements. And then for the next one, we can grab a mat. This is really the last blocks. And then we're gonna lower ourselves down. First for the spine stretch forward. So have your legs somewhere in the middle of the calves, squeezing with the calves. And then as well the inner thighs, the chair, pushing the heels down. And already now again, feel the sitting bones, pulling the abs in, grow out from your hips, and then for exhale, roll yourself forward, gaze towards your tummy, and inhale, lift upper, feeling that you want to grow taller, and go forward. At the same time, the ribs more pulling up, and down, shoulder blades down. So this is a beautiful seekers again. And one more time. And when you're coming back, pushing the heels as well. Down and away from your hips. Good. Okay, let's go for the last one. For the bridge. Again, remember, if this doesn't feel good for you, skip it or have the legs basically normally there on the mat. Both variations are extremely good. So legs up. Check that this is something 90 degree. Pushing the arms there down for inhale. Scooping. Exhale. Rolling yourself up. Stay there for inhale. And then when your next time you exhale, roll yourself down. Bone by bone. And again, inhale, stay. Exhale, lift, reaching with the heels. And reaching as well towards your knees. And exhale down. If you are checking here, it's really visible which one of your hips are weaker. Because when you are rolling, the balance is coming out. So one more time, you can focusing on that. Later, squeezing with the buttocks a bit upper. And slowly exhale down. Okay, let's just have a nice stretch here. Lift one of your legs. Pull them a few times towards your nose and check that your hips is staying down, lower tummies, pulling your sacrum there down. And change. Let's have a few pulling here as well. You can pull a bit more if that feels okay. And then just stay in one pose. Pulling deeper, and yes, okay. This is a nice workout. Many of them are the chair exercises we are doing on the wunda chairs. I forget to say actually about that. It's coming from the wunda words or something like that. I don't speak German, so I'm not exactly knowing, but you can hear it out. It's wonder. It's doing wonder with your body. And these exercises we are doing normally on the equipment, Pilates equipment classes on Saturdays. And now we are having a new class, is the Pilates Mat Foundation, which is based on mat exercises, but it's not only for that. So we are using all the equipment in the studio for getting more into the mat foundations, more into the mat exercises, get a deeper understanding for it. So I recommend both of them for everybody who want to just deepen their knowledge, and then as well want to try any of or the wunda chairs as well, because they're going to come up on those classes. Thank you very much for watching this. Thank you very much for trying on it, and you can always give us feedback, give me feedbacks, reach out with my emails or send me messages, call if you have more questions. And yeah, see you in the classes. Have a nice summer. Bye.